It's a mess.
Welcome back, Arcanist Armory fans, for episode 14 of the Arcanist's Adventures. From last time, it's been a little bit of a gap. We had Tamira and SD trading ritual spells, both of that much higher quality trading cards than Ivan the Great and Terrible.
It's dangerous too.
And we have Artemiles and Susan, who have successfully managed to land a rabbit to feed Lizzie.
Squirrel, though.
It was
very oblivious squirrel.
yes, it was the very oblivious squirrel, and not the snake.
No, I thought it was
There
not
was a snake?
I thought it was not the squirrel either.
We didn't get any of them except the rabbit, but the
All right.
stupid squirrel was
This is correct.
Not like this close, I think.
Thank you for keeping us honest. It was the rabbit, not the stupid squirrel.
Or the snake.
Also, Susan got an upgrade.
So, at this point, yes. Just in case you haven't noticed, Susan's tankard has been transmogrified into Susan's tankard. So this is it going forward. Okay. So let's jump right in. Bouge had shared that they expected, Bouge had shared to expect the blacksmith
Sorry.
they expected the blacksmith the morning of the third day of spell exchange, but the party has not seen hide nor hair of him. Yes, Bouge and the rest of the party may mark a long rest, since at this point it's been 3 days and a long rest.
Sure. That's hit points.
Yeah, we just got it marked last time.
And let me
Yay! I don't
see.
know if I spell slots either,
Um,
having fun. I'm trying to do a long rest.
and in case
Campfire.
I don't know if we actually officially said this on the stream, but the party has also leveled up to level 7.
That's true. That did happen.
That's that all fixed.
Now that all the background's out of the way, we head in as the party heads down to the blacksmith shop to see if John has heard anything from the new master blacksmith that Tamira has sent for. As they approach the forge, John sees them and says, "Oh, adventurers, I got a message that looks like, it looks like it might be for you. I don't read too good," but he passes the message over to Tamira, and it looks like the letters have been clipped from those weird funky papers that they wrap fish in that seem to change names and dates every day.
Intriguing.
But as she
Such a
reads,
ransom note.
as she reads, it says, you think that you got the better of me.
No.
Well, we got one up on you. We have your friend out at the old citadel.
Stupid.
I'm afraid.
Come quickly if you want him to live.
When did you receive this?
It came in last night.
Thank you.
So it's been about a full day. But you didn't pass by, so.
No, it's fine. Are we all good to go out?
Yeah. I just
Okay.
have to prepare my spells for the day.
You're supposed to do that before we leave, remember?
I was getting one last one. Because we leveled up, so I get an extra one.
I didn't make it sound like I feel like I didn't do that.
Oh, I just was switching one spell that I had that is not as useful for a different one that is more useful.
So, upon hearing this, SD was planning to go his way and keep hunting down more magic now that he doesn't need to steal Thamira's spellbook anymore. But upon hearing this, he says, "Oh no, your friend is in trouble. I feel like I've caused enough problems for you. I'd love to help out to go make sure that you can get him back."
Close that. No. That would be most beneficial. Last time we ran into this cultist, it didn't end super well for
It
us.
was just fine.
Nobody died.
We did something wrong, but nobody died, so it was fine.
Okay.
Yes, it was a tight, very tight battle, though.
I almost died.
I think all of us almost died except for Boosh.
Yeah, I was fine. I didn't even, I got hit once.
Yeah, it's fine, but we can use the extra help.
Yeah. I'd like to have someone that's not dead to try and help me.
At this point, John pipes up. Do you need anyone else? At which Artemilius looks at him and says, "I think you're better off at the forge."
I have to agree with him.
I
Less liability.
looking a
I can
little
only heal so many people.
We're at full strength this time.
That's true. So
We have more hit points.
so that's less people I need to heal.
Susan, are you drunk?
I'm
How
always
good are you with
drunk.
the sword? How good are you with the sword?
I can explode them like last time.
Are you any good with magics?
Oh,
How about you keep the forge going so when we get the guy back, he can
We throw
be
him
able to.
We might need some shackles. Can you make us some shackles?
Oh, dang shackles.
Tie his friend.
I don't know.
yeah.
Tamira has plans. I don't. So.
Oh, okay.
Let's take him alive.
I guess I can.
Or
work
undead,
on
I should say.
shackles.
This is a cultist.
You can keep the forge going so when we catch the cultists, we throw him in.
No,
Or
I was
we can
saying.
repair stuff when we're ready.
So when we get back, the guy can just hop in and teach him more, and have more teaching time.
Ah, let's do that
That's
instead.
what I was thinking.
Yeah, let's do that instead.
Ah.
Then I got interrupted by.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Ah,
I'm a little bit distressed right now.
okay.
I know we did something wrong.
Well,
What did you do this time?
It's more what we did.
so where did he say that they were?
Well, we're a bit in a pickle.
Old Sanctuary. Does
The
anyone know where that is?
Citadel, I think?
Oh,
Yeah.
Citadel. Sorry, not Sanctuary.
Oh, no, sorry, it doesn't ring a bell.
SD, you got any ideas?
Well, I can do that.
We could check. Well, I've heard of something, but I wouldn't know where to go to look for it. The people I can think of to ask would be, well, Ivan or maybe the archivist.
We're not welcome in Ivan's tent anymore.
If we ask, especially since they don't have money. If we ask the town guard, do you think they could point us to weird places? Or would they just get suspicious and throw us in jail?
Where's the shot?
Well, I think Captain.
I mean, at least you do it because they'll have a harder time throwing you in jail.
Artemilius
No,
chimes
that's how
in.
we're
I
keeping
think
you there.
Captain Danis would hear us out. We could always ask.
Okay. We don't really have anyone else to talk to because we're not going back to Ivan's tent.
No.
Unless you want to do it by yourself.
You seem to have a very good relationship with that.
I mean,
I'm a
there
nice
there
man.
is still the archivist.
Or the
You don't make the
archivist.
decisions.
You guys want to go to the librarian or the captain of the guard?
Either
Where
way,
in my
I'm
techno
riding
information?
Lizzie.
She wants to ride Lizzie. That doesn't sound conducive for a library.
Let's go to the library.
Lizzie has to stay outside the library.
Let's go to the library and bring her inside.
No.
Well, let's
We're not
see-
welcome at the
let's-
mill and in a tent. We're not taking Lizzie into
We're
the
welcome,
library.
we're welcome at the
The
mill.
mill is good.
Okay.
We gave them those first back to them.
Huh?
Yeah, the miller likes us.
Yeah.
doesn't like
the
you.
Miller likes us so long as she's not
The
trying
miller
to
didn't say he doesn't like me.
He did say keep it, that you need to keep a leash on you.
We got a leash.
Lizzie.
No, we have
Yeah.
a leash on Lizzie.
And she's on Lizzie, so we're good.
She's
So-
attached to the other side.
True. She holds on there.
Well,
goes
time
around
is of
her,
the
goes
essence, so I
through-
vote
Library.
We have to-
library.
We have to explain. Yeah, we have to explain ourselves to the guards. That wouldn't go well.
Not generally.
Take me to your master.
Yeah, you're definitely not doing
let's
the
go to
talking.
the archivist. And we definitely will need to keep an eye on that one.
Okay. Well, let's go.
Okay.
You head off towards a very small, very shabby-looking building.
Try not to make it collapse.
Do you think Lucia put through the door? Or should
No.
we go through?
I think Lizzie would eat the building.
Lizzie is staying outside. Perhaps you can find a random squirrel.
You can stay with Lizzie if you would like, but Lizzie is staying outside.
I like to meet new people.
You like to threaten new
Okay.
people.
That's what I'm
Put your dagger away.
Hey,
No.
Susan, would you like to actually feed Lissy? I think she's hungry now.
Here, eat this rabbit.
Okay.
Let's contact fast.
As SD leads you into the small room, you see a couple of stacks of books about 4 or 5 feet deep. It looks like maybe the whole room contains 100 books or so.
Tis a small town.
Nice collection.
I thank you. You hear from the back.
Oh, there's a person in here.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi. Looking around one of the small.
Ivan?
Where?
What?
Where are you?
Where's Ivan?
In his tent, where are you?
Oh, I'm over here. Behind one of the piles of books, you find a little gnome that is
The book's
well
so tall.
neck deep in a pile of books.
You've got quite the collection going on here.
Why, thank you.
So you're the
Do you have any?
archivist?
Yes.
Do you have any maps of the location, or know where certain buildings would be? You look like you're quite invested with your
There's
time.
The location,
Of the citadel?
The whole
Oh.
citadel?
the old one.
Yes, the old
Is
one.
there a new one?
Yes. The new one was constructed 365 years ago, and the old one was, let's see, that was 372 years ago.
I see.
Yeah, one's out to the west, but I think it was overrun by, was it harpies or was it dragons? I don't remember.
That sounds like the one we want.
And the other one, well, oh yes, it was converted into that bathhouse for nuns. That was 24 years ago. Then there's those.
Which one's the old one?
Well, the old one is the one that was overrun, although it was overrun 250 years back, and I don't think anyone's checked on it since, so...
Where is that located?
Oh, that one is, if you go out of town, past the mill, you'll come to a little
Oh, joy.
fork in the road. you would go to the mill if you went right, but if you go straight for about 3 hollers and a furlong, then then you'll find a little path. Well, I guess for me it would just be a path, but
Cool. So a tiny trail.
That was
yes,
24 years ago.
Eh,
So
250.
So we're looking for a deer trail. Got it.
Yes, 250 years ago, there was a little trail that went off into the wilderness, and you followed that for, let me see. He pulls out a map of the area and traces it, and he said, well, you follow it past the wild animal den, and
We
the,
found that.
let's see, what was that? Oh, yeah, that was the tinsmith's smithy, but that closed down 75 years ago.
we'll never know what that is.
And
Well, what is?
and then you finally get there.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Cool. So 2 hollers, a furlough, and down the road and past the houses.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
sounds good.
But don't go to the mill.
No.
Well, I mean,
That'd be the wrong way.
the miller's nice. He read one of my books once.
Oh.
It was on barley baking.
Oh, that would make sense.
Well, I mean, it's rather dull, but
Anyway,
Cool.
thank you for the information. I'm afraid time
Got any
is
spell books?
any spell books? Oh, let me see. There was that one.
time is of the essence.
Well,
That's
there
one
is that
question.
one.
Well, if you could find it when we come back, we might be interested in looking at it and reading it.
Okay.
If you find any others, well, we'll come to look at those as well.
Yeah.
I have lots of books.
But spell books.
Oh. Well, I have one.
If you find it.
Okay.
Thanks for the
Okay.
information.
You're welcome. Goodbye, people.
We'll come back to visit soon. We just have an urgent task we must attend to.
Yay. Okay.
And then we'll... Besides, we need to get back to Susan.
Yes.
Okay. Hey, Susan.
Just in time, unless you finish her rabbit.
Oh, good. It's time to
Okay.
head out.
We need to go 2 hollers and a furlough.
We get to go past the
Hey.
mill.
Hey, $2. Now what's a furlough?
Longer than that.
So,
Do we make a check?
where do you
Did
head
figure
out?
that? Towards the mill.
Okay.
Like
So you head out. You follow the easy instructions to the fork past the mill. At which point, go ahead and remember the instructions as closely as possible, and then make a survival check. So
Going to the mill. We're going to where the path is to the mill, and we're just going straight.
What
I don't-
check do you want for remembering instructions?
general intelligence.
I
Okay.
never heard
I
the
help you.
instructions.
You're helping.
I'm helping you. Wait, what's your intelligence?
No,
Plus
you.
1. You're the wizard. I probably should be helping you.
Yeah, no, you help me. I take that back. You can maybe do some. I don't trust this dice.
I'll say, no, it's over there. And you'll go, no, it's this way.
I want it. 14 straight intelligence,
Plus 4.
so 18.
And he's helping you, so.
That's with advantage.
Okay. 18?
Yeah.
You remember that from at least 250 years ago, from the crossroads by the mill, it was 2 hollers and a furlong to where you would find the small trail.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to be looking for that small trail. You want to help me?
Yeah, I'll help you.
What are we doing in the woods?
And if it's requires smell, then I can have advantage on it anyway. But if you're helping me, it's already advantage. Oh, goody. Dirty 20.
Okay.
He helped me with remembering. I helped him with finding.
After you go for what you figure is 2 hollers and a furlong, you come to a fairly well-trodden path. It looks like it's been logged. It's very clear area. But it seems like the well-trodden path is probably in the same direction as you were instructed to go.
Okay.
Given that it is so heavily deforested, you can see off a ways there's just a small copse of trees in the distance, and it looks like there might be some ruins in it.
Okay.
Cool. We head that direction.
Can we pause?
Yes. And with that, we will end today's episode and continue next week. Thank you for tuning in.